Despite the strong whiff of sword and sorcery it gives off, Hunted the Demon Forge is far more evocative of epic games than epic loot. Most of the RPG trappings of this co-op-focused action game are buried deep, allowing you to focus on headshots, cover dashing, and ally reviving. The experience is almost worth it, with the occasional moment of competent co-op bookending hours of plotting, unpolished combat, and a half-baked story starring a pair of the most improbable, preposterous characters you've ever encountered.
Heroes. Hardly.
The game is built around the capabilities of Alara, an elf who's good at archery, and Caddoc, a brawny frontlines type.
Down for good.
While the former can mix it up with a ladder in melee combat and vice versa, they function at their best when sticking to their specialties. There's a rudimentary talent system in place that lets you pump points into special abilities for each character, and the most gratifying of those by far are the ones designed to provide openings for your partner, like Caddoc's ability to levitate masses of enemies for Alara to take potshots at. Alara is generally more fun to play as the archery mechanics feel considerably more accomplished than the spotty, rudimentary melee combat. There's a bit of variety to the weapon pickups. Slow, powerful bows feel like sniper rifles or railguns, faster ones function like fantasy assault rifles, and melee weapons have subtly different properties depending on their power and type. The most powerful ones have special abilities that occur somewhat randomly and are governed by charges. They're actually more like weapon pickups in a shooter than permanent loot, though. Until you acquire the ability to carry two later in the game, you literally replace them whenever you find something better. The action is predictably paced, with small-scale battles relentlessly stacked atop each other, only infrequently punctuated by set-piece boss battles or throwaway frills like artillery segments. The fact that the game is quite lengthy makes it feel all the more plotting.
A man could retire to a place like this.
Don't expect the story to provide any sort of respite. The voice actors aren't that bad, but you'll have a heck of a time relating to these absurd characters only partially because of the cheesy script.
What do you need?
Besides a little sun.
Pretty much every character that isn't a doomed redshirt would not look out of place in a fetish ball. Alara is particularly absurd, looking like something that even the most depraved and desperate dungeon master would have trouble dreaming up.
Must be from being cooped up underground for so long.
You probably won't want to play through this lengthy, unpolished one-note adventure more than once, let alone make your own maps with the included level builder. Hunted the Demon Forge is a bit of a hard sell as anything beyond a weekend lark, and then only if you've got a willing accomplice for co-op.
No happy ending this time? What a shame.